Parshas Nitzavim. Our Torah portion is traditionally always read the last Shabbos of the year before Rosh Hashanah, and there's very compelling messages within this parsha that Moshe told the Jewish people, and that's why we read this the last Shabbos of the year. Now this was the last day of Moshe's life, and he tells the people his most bold wishes, how they should act as a community and as a nation moving forward. And one of the messages that he tells them is about the concept of teshuvah, of returning to God, returning to oneself. And the way how he frames it is, he says, this mitzvah, which I'm telling you about today, he tells us first where not to find it. He says, lo bashamayim, it's not all the way up in the heavens. Lo me'ever layam, it's not on the other side of the ocean. But rather, if it's not in the heavens, it's not on the other side of the ocean, where is it? So he says, Moshe told the Jewish people, Ki karov elacha davar mi'od beficha b'lvavcha v'asoso. It's within everybody's heart, and everyone can just tap into their internal self to tap into this teshuvah. But it seems very odd the way Moshe gives directions. He says it's not in the heavens, it's not on the other side of the ocean, or it's rather within everybody else. If you had to go ahead and give directions to somebody about something which was very close by, you wouldn't say, well, it's not in Japan, it's not in Africa, but rather it's around the corner. Why does Moshe seem to go ahead and present the concept of Shuvah in such a stark contrast to where it actually is? I think this tells us a really great and profound lesson about the concept of Teshuvah, and that is that when we think about returning to God, when we think about returning to ourselves, our true selves, not the selves that we have become over the year, but rather what we really desire, we think, that's not for me. This might as well be in outer space. Might as well be back in the shtetl in Europe. Those are maybe the message of Teshuvah will resonate over there. But for me, 2016, United States, that's not for me. And therefore, Moshe has to go ahead and dispel all these myths and notions and say, no, it's not in the shtetl, it's not in the heavens, but rather it's within every single person has that capacity and has that potential to go ahead and tap into that energy of teshuvah. Folks, as we approach the last Shabbos of the year, let us reflect upon this very powerful message. And let us realize what we're looking for outward may not be there. Rather, we all have this great potential within each and every one of ourselves. Have a wonderful Shabbos.